Oh my gosh.
You're like I don't know how you say it, a porn veteran. Is that the way I would say it? Like, you've done everything.
Almost everything. This is a first for me.
Yeah. I'm glad that wasn't a first.
I mean, on camera, this is a first.
So but you've never done a glory hole video before.
With one dick, yeah.
Okay.
Just with one. Now I'm getting like 2 handfuls of dicks, and I'm just, woo!
Yeah. To anybody else, we normally say, this can be overwhelming. But
Man, I went to Catholic school. Come on.
did you suck dick in Catholic school?
So much dick.
Where did the dick come from?
Anywhere.
Did you have boys there?
All the boys and girls.
Oh, you had a co-ed Catholic school.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That was lovely.
So did you do this stuff in like the bathroom and stuff?
Anywhere.
Under the bleachers?
Oh, in the football field, under the bleachers, in closets, in the back of classrooms, all of it. Yeah,
Really?
I was a bad girl.
You wouldn't have been, and I don't know if this doesn't happen nowadays, or maybe I don't go to these places anymore, but
Right.
I used to go into bathrooms before, and it did say, like, for a good time, call.
No.
That didn't happen often anymore. I don't see him. Do you see me?
No.
Were you one of the girls that would have been on that wall?
No, I was one of the girls that was going hunting. I was always hunting for something, for someone, and if I got a certain look, I would go after it. I never had to look for very long.
Okay.
Yeah. I had so much fun when I was a much younger person.
Can I ask you how old you are now?
I'm 42.
Sexy.
Mm-hmm.
And when was the first time you put a penis in your mouth?
Oh, God.
I know, it's a little bit of a...
It's a long time ago. It's not, I'm not even ashamed of it. I think I was 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were, for that time,
Yeah.
you were pretty advanced.
Yeah.
Because that's probably an average now, is about that age, 13 to 15.
Yeah.
So you were on top of it.
Yeah, I was.
When did you swallow a guy's load for the first time?
13.
Oh, really?
Same time?
Yeah, you don't want to be
You don't have
rude.
to look at that light.
I'm trying not to. I didn't want to be rude. I mean, I figured part of the blowjob was swallowing the jizz, because otherwise you're spitting it out and you're telling the guy you don't like him that much. I mean, you know.
How did you know that you were to swallow it, though? How did you know where'd you learn about sex before that?
It's just good manners. You're sucking a dick, you might as well swallow it. Otherwise, you're only half-ass in the process, and I don't do anything halfway. Where did I learn about sex?
Yeah. Where'd you learn that you should swallow the cum?
Where did I learn how to, or that I
did you look
should?
at porn back then, or how did you?
No, it just felt like the polite thing to do.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you're born for this. Because most people have to be trained.
No.
They need a little coaxing, like at least some porn on.
No.
The magazine or something.
No, I'm paving the road, plowing the road for all the other newbies.
Literally plowing it. All right, so 13. When did you lose your virginity? Around that time?
14.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I know you sucked off 5 guys in one day.
That was when I was in the Navy.
Oh, okay.
That was a lot of fun.
All right. So how many guys have you given a blowjob to in one day? Do you have any?
In one day?
Yeah.
Oh, God, that'll have to take me back to the days when I was a stripper.
Jesus.
I mean, at one time?
Yeah, in one session.
Just the 5. I mean, because usually when I was a dancer, I was just fucking and sucking everybody. Like, I couldn't stop.
Okay.
I really couldn't stop. That's why I had to stop stripping.
Can I just maybe I'm naive.
No, go
but
ahead.
Is that legal to?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nope, not at all.
Okay, just making sure.
Not even close.
I know we're in Las Vegas now.
Right.
Shit, you never know.
Right.
Okay. So so you moved on from that part of your life, and now you're back in. You're here.
I moved on to legal and safe sex practices, which includes making adult entertainment. So I'm not going to wind up in jail, and I still get all of the strange dick that I love to have.
Okay, perfect. And here you're going to do it. So today is actually going to be a personal first and a personal record.
Yes.
A record, period.
Yes, it's a first for me, on camera and off camera. I've never had 10 loads in my mouth at, back to back to back. I'm so excited. Whew.
You know what I think's going to fascinate you the most from what I know of you?
What?
Is the variety.
Mm-hmm.
It's not... Go ahead. The variety of dick, isn't that going to... That's your thing.
I love it. I fucking love it. I mean, I figure all sex is still sex, and I don't care where it comes from, as long as it's safe and legal, because I'm not doing anything that's going to put me in prison. But if it's a healthy adult dick, I'll fucking do it. I don't care what kind it is. Just
really?
Give it all to me, yes.
What do you think... And I'm not a shrink, but what do you think got you to that point where you would love dick that much? I mean, what makes you Is it the pleasing personality that you have?
No,
What is it?
because
Is
I
it
don't.
controlling?
I don't have a pleasing personality. I have a predatory personality.
What is a predatory personality?
A predatory personality is I love approaching a shy or introverted person and just taking the very most personal thing they have to give, which is their climax.
Did you meet Alura before today? Or is today the first day?
I met her once at a party.
Okay. Okay. 'Cause she's that's just her.
It's totally me, yeah, and it's true all the time, whether I'm on camera, performing or off camera. I see something and it's like a switch, especially the nerdy ones. Oh, I love the nerds, or the ones who have to be hyper controlled because of their professional capacity, and I like to just reach right into them and just yank that fucker right out.
Then it's yours.
Yeah, it's mine.
Oh, okay. Can you deep throat?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I gotta ask these questions like they're new,
Well, that makes
Balls.
sense.
I mean, so you can take the dick, the balls all in your mouth at once. Can you tongue the balls while you deep throat? That kind of thing.
Sometimes. I mean, this is porn dick we're talking about here. This is not like the average guy. The average guy, yeah, I'll fucking have his dick down in the back of my throat with his balls up underneath of my tongue, and probably lick his taint at the same time.
You got a long, you got a
So you're
long
gonna put the
tongue?
balls and the dick in your mouth.
If it's regular guy dick, yeah. But if we're talking like fucking Lexington Steel or Danny D, no, I probably.
I think see, that's the beauty of today. First off, you don't know anybody that's out there. So I think that's what is a turn on for most people.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
And you're gonna have like this to there are a
All of
huge
it.
variety.
Yes.
And I think you're gonna be able to do that trick with a few. Which definitely will be entertaining.
Oh yeah.
And that's not insulting that person. It's just
Not
saying,
at all.
hey, that's and realistically, isn't that what you want to do? Is be able to take
Well,
everything?
It's like all women are built differently. All men are built differently, and some girls are size queens. Some girls are, have preferences. But I genuinely love all dick because there's something about each man and each anatomy that I can get excited by. So the variety of the shapes and sizes and colors and orientations, I'll fucking take all of it. Like, it excites me. One dick might be wide and stretch out my mouth, and then I could gargle the back of the head of his cock on the back in my throat, and then the next one might be long and thin, and then in that case, I'll bend it down. But all of it. I love all of it. Yeah. It just makes it interesting for me.
Okay. We got Ian's question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you use emojis when you text?
Sometimes.
What was the last emoji you text?
Usually a smiley face or a heart.
Were you happy at that, or were you like sending a smiley face as a sarcastic smiley face?
No, I'm usually a genuinely happy person, and I use emojis to show because you can't see body language through text. So if I'm genuinely happy, which I normally always am, I'll express that if I have some enthusiasm to get through, to communicate.
So sometimes she'll send 3, and sometimes she'll send once. When you're super happy, you get 3.
Yeah.
And she's super, just normal happy.
So when you're mad, you send 1?
I know, I'll send a middle finger.
Okay.
If I'm mad at somebody, I usually won't. I take a minute to compose myself before I continue the conversation, because I don't like to make an ass of myself when I'm mad.
Do you hear those things?
Yes. Where are you from?
You have an accent sometimes.
So,
Did we talk about this before?
Philadelphia, yeah.
So are you a big Rocky fan?
Sir, Rocky is a national treasure.
I agree.
We concur.
We agree, yeah. Absolutely.
You know.
Yeah.
Rocky is Creed. I don't know so much.
Creed is also a national treasure now that his character has passed away.
No, Apollo Creed. Yes. I don't know about that new kid.
The legacy, I think, is a national treasure. To the whole thing about the sins of the father shall be revisited upon the son, and all that happy horse shit. But then you've got Ivan Drago and his son, and how they worked all that emotional shit out. It was a great story.
Oh my gosh, she's truly.
Then I feel like Stallone needs to get his son Milo in there.
I don't think he will, because this Sylvester Stallone's character's son, Rocky's son, became a bookworm. I think he's an accountant or marketing merchandising expert or something. He'll never pick up a fist fight because he's a pacifist, that I gathered. He's a pacifist. He didn't agree with his father's with his father's, choice to fight with his fist to make money. He wanted to be better than his daddy, of course. He wound up being the pussy of the movie.